here in the studio with me is Firas Alshater, a Syrian refugee and a filmmaker. And what's interesting, I think, about you is you found the funny in the refugee crisis, which I didn't think was possible. You made a video that you posted on this site, Zukar, which is a YouTube site made by refugees for refugees. The video itself has gone viral. Maybe we should take a look. You went to find out what Germans really think of refugees. Let's see what happened.
Ich wollte nicht nur die deutsche Sprache kennenlernen, sondern will ich auch die Menschen hier kennenlernen. Das heißt, ich will einfach wissen, wie sind diese Deutsche? Sind die alle so?
Wir sind gegen die unser Land kaputt machen!
Oder sind sie alle so?
Okay, well, we'll come back to the video in a second. But first, I want to find a little bit more about you. You're from Syria, came as a refugee here 2 years ago. Why did you leave? What forced you out of your country?
Well, I come here since 2.5 years to Germany. Well, because first of all, we could say after the revolution start to be a big war now where nobody feels safety, and because I was living in Damascus, so Damascus is where I grew up. Actually, I'm from Homs, but I grew up in Damascus, and in Damascus now there is Assad regime, you know, like an Assad army everywhere. So where we don't feel safety, and I already was a long time in jail in Syria, so I couldn't live there anymore. So I have to leave Damascus, and I lived in the north of Syria, and I worked there as a reporter, let's say, and make photos and videos to show what's going on in the north of Syria, because in 2012 and 2013, Assad was talking and saying always, we are fighting against terrorists, but it wasn't terrorists, there was all of them Syrian people who just asking for freedom.
Right. Yeah, and when you came here to Germany 2.5 years ago, you also continued making videos, and particularly this one video which has, I say, gone viral. The concept of it was quite clever. You decided to blindfold yourself, stand in Alexanderplatz in Berlin with a sign that said, "I'm a refugee. I trust you. Do you trust me? If you do, give me a hug." And let's see what happened when you did that. Let's take a look.
Am Alexanderplatz habe ich mich mit einem Schild gestellt und gewartet. Und gewartet. Und gewartet. Nach einiger weiterer Versuchen haben die Leute doch angefangen, mir eine Umarmung zu geben. Und noch eine. Und noch eine.
Great. Always makes me laugh. It almost makes me cry, too. Now, that video has been seen already. It was posted this week. It's been seen more than 2.5 million times. What's been the reaction from Germans, in particular, who've seen that movie?
Well, the German, like the idea from the video, not the hacking things. I mean, they like the hacking things, but it's already many people do it. But I did it actually in something else, which is like in comedian, which like make people laughing and showing the action for German. And if you give him time, then they will love you. They will be a friend of you. Then you will be happy to live with him. You know, like it just needed time. And this is what I try to show it in the video. Everyone coming to Germany also need time to be here and to feel living here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there are people who support refugees, love the video because it's funny and touching. Have there been any reaction from people who maybe have been anti-immigration or don't like the fact that there's so many Syrians living in the country?
Well, I actually also get some reaction from people who against the refugees and against everyone let's say Muslim like that. They told me, and some of them like wrote to me a message which make me really laugh, because they told me like, I'm against a Muslim and against a refugee here, but you make me laugh, so I will give someone chance and I will follow you, and I'm waiting for your next video. And someone else told me like, yeah, you make me laugh, so I really want to try to just see someone from a refugee, what he will do for me, you know, like many of them, they say, yeah, it's just funny, but we will waiting to see if what you will do next time. And this is like, if you compare like around 5,000 comments for the videos, it was maybe around, let's say, around 50 people say something hating stuff, you know, but the rest was all of them say it's funny, we like it, and that's it.
Right, yeah, and you end the video on a very positive note about the future, what you hope for and think will happen for integration in Germany. Maybe we can take a look at that.
Deutsche mit etwas anfangen, dann hören sie überhaupt nicht mehr auf. Ich habe gelernt, die Deutschen brauchen längere Zeit, aber dann, sie sind nicht so stauben. Darum glaube ich, die Integration wird klappen. Irgendwann. Bye bye.
Hey, so you've got a new video that you've just made that's going to be going up tonight here. I know you can't tell us too much about that, but I'm hoping it'll be as successful as this one. Really briefly, what do you hope to achieve with these videos that you're making?
All the videos, I won't try at first to make people laughing, to make people know that everyone can make you laugh. Every person coming to Germany, you don't have to care where he's coming from. That's at least all of us. We are human, and you have to give a chance for everybody. So that's it, what I try to do it.
All right, well, so far it seems to be going well. Thank you so much for joining us. The next video goes up on Zukar, and of course you can find out everything on our culture site, dw.com/culture.